I'm very curious. When you're in an open house, has there ever been a weirdo that walks in acting like he's going to buy it, but he really just wants to meet you?
Every open house, pretty much.
Dang.
Really?
Before the show.
No way.
I used to wear a fake wedding ring. Yeah. Not that it
that's
fucking did
smart.
any good.
Wow.
But still,
But I guess
yeah.
it was like, yeah.
You ever catch Kobe in one of the open houses?
Bro, what the fuck?
I don't even.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm a
like
gentleman.
that.
I'm a gentleman.
I literally though I can. That's not true because I did get fucked recently with somebody, but he wasn't. He wasn't.
What?
He wasn't trying to like hit on me. I just. He said he was somebody that he wasn't. He tried to buy a house and it blew up in my face. But so I was gonna say I've been doing this long enough to where I can sniff out like anyone who's not real, right? But I guess I can't. But before I even started the show, just for women in general, I mean, sales in general, right? If it's face-to-face sales, right? Like medical sales or cars or houses, you typically find more attractive people, men and women, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. So it's an easy, we're almost like sitting ducks, women holding open houses. And not only are we sitting ducks because we're alone in a house with a door open, we've got our sign out front. Most people have like their name, their phone number, their fucking photo.
Yeah, their
it's like,
face is always on the
hey,
front.
come and fucking rape me, you know? No, seriously, it's terrifying. It's like, I'm serious. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean.
You can do that.
And it's dangerous. And
Yeah.
people underestimate how dangerous it is. I swear to God, I almost got kidnapped one time.
What?
I'm not joking
How?
you. By
we need to hear
going
this.
to a house that I was opening up for a buyer by myself. And they pulled, and I'm big on energy, right? And I mean, I can also be a little bit naive, but energy doesn't fucking lie. And this guy pulls up and he told me he was married. He gets out of the car without a woman. And I was like, this is fucking weird. I had a really
Wait, when did he
bad
tell you
feeling.
he's married?
On the phone.
When I was on the phone with
On the
him.
phone.
Beforehand.
What a
When I was on the phone with him.
weirdo.
He wanted to see one of my listings. And he gets out of the car and it's not a nice car either. And I'm showing like a $5 million house. And I'm like, why are you in that ugly ass fucking
red flags
like
are popping up.
Miata? You know?
Damn.
Jeez.
And it was super, and not to like judge a book by its cover, but that's like instinct. Like
not
judgment
adding up.
can be instincts, right? So I immediately, like he starts walking towards me. He just looks super sus, like so fucking sketchy.
His walk was weird too.
Everything was weird about this guy.
He's
He
got
was
some
bald.
confidence.
He was fat. He had like a sweatshirt, like hoodie that was way too fucking small. And I was like, what is happening
Whoa,
here?
that's
Right?
crazy.
And he wouldn't tell me who referred him either. So like these are all learning experiences, right? So
Yeah,
now I do things
yeah.
very differently. I was like, oh, who referred you to me? And he said he just saw the listing online, which I'm like, okay, that's fair. But this is a family home. So he told me he had a wife. So he was like covering all of his bases. Came, sus. So I have the key in the door and I turned around and I took the key out of the door and I wasn't going to open the door. And I was like, I think his name was like Richard or something. And I was like, Richard?
Oh, it's a sus name.
And he was like, yeah. And I was like,
Jay with a baby, I am what he made me. No, you cannot shame me, so it's for the birds. Buy for a price, you ain't know what it's worth. He not letting go like it's grandmama purse. Rolling with heavy, he feeling kinda discouraged, cause he feeling down in the dirt. I told him heavy, you only need faith, cause yes, you already did all the work. Life or death.